We all know what making money is, right? And digital real estate sounds like just another extra investment opportunity which thrives through sleazy sales emails as well as telemarketing. But in reality, it's quite the opposite. Today, digital real estate can provide a tremendous opportunity for both entrepreneurs and investors looking to make money online. But the questions I have for you is, are you interested? And do you want to learn how? Well, in this video, I'll share how to make 6 figures using digital real estate. But if you're new to the channel, we post videos every week for investors looking to dominate the real estate industry. So definitely keep watching. What is digital real estate? Even though the concept of digital real estate has been around since the mid-80s, the phenomenon of NFTs, along with the Metaverse, reintroduced this investment strategy once again to the forefront of widespread speculation. Digital real estate can be many things. Also, it can be defined as any digital asset which you own that can be bought or sold. And as you can see, this is a very vague description. But that is because digital real estate is so versatile. And just as there are many forms of physical real estate, the same goes for digital real estate. It is always best to choose something you are good at. You can acquire many digital assets over time to make money off them. Keep watching because I'm going to break down each one of them. The first are blockchains. One of the biggest breakthroughs to happen with digital real estate in the recent past few years is the widespread emergence of blockchain technology. You can just think of a blockchain as a type of digital ledger where all of the transactions as well as all the data entries are recorded and available for everyone to see. Not to mention, the blockchain technology builds trust and also transparency between the buyer as well as the seller, since everyone with access to a blockchain has an equal opportunity of seeing the ins and outs of a particular transaction. One thing to note is that stored on the blockchain are smart contracts. All of these contract transactions execute automatically once certain conditions are met, and then once smart contracts are created, there is no way to change them. You see, smart contracts living on the blockchain make it possible for two people to conduct a transaction online without any type of random third party, such as a bank, for the first time ever. The next thing you need to understand is tokenization. Blockchain technology creates the ability for someone to tokenize an asset. You can think of a token as simply a unit of value which can be exchanged between two people. At the same time, the most popular and widely known tokens are cryptocurrencies like Ethereum and Bitcoin. But also, you need to know that anything that has a value can be tokenized. For instance, NBA player Spencer Dinwiddie tokenized his NBA contract, where he sold shares for $150,000 each. This transaction was executed through a smart contract on the Ethereum blockchain. And since all NBA contracts are guaranteed, the 9 investors who later on purchased a share of Dinwiddie's contract received their own individual principal, plus interest back over a 3-year period. And then in return, Dinwiddie received cash up front. As it pertains to digital real estate, let's say someone owns a land in a virtual world, which is also known as a metaverse. The ownership of the land can be verified on the blockchain. The metaverse has the ability to create its own token, which also acts as a unit of value. This then enables me to buy as well as sell that land with the metaverse's native currency. And since this is on the blockchain, all this can happen in a secure manner without involving any sort of third party. Now, for someone new to blockchain technology, this may seem pretty insignificant right now. After all, how much can a piece of land in virtual worlds really be worth? Well, it turns out to be quite a lot. The largest virtual plot inside of the virtual world, which is called Decentraland, just sold for nearly $1 million. This made Decentraland's token to be a total market value of almost $1.8 billion. Next up is buying and selling metaverse real estate. A popular way to make money within the metaverse is to buy and sell virtual land. With the metaverse expected to be worth $800 billion by the year 2024, land prices can be expected to skyrocket. The metaverse sales had topped $500 million in 2021. There are dozens of metaverse crypto projects out there that are surging in popularity. Even when the market has had a rough few months, it's also an incredibly lucrative method, with some parcels of land selling in the millions of dollars. But at the same time, the only issue with this option is that even though it's quite cheaper than buying physical real estate, it's still pretty expensive to buy land from the more popular metaverse crypto projects. it might be better to start looking for less popular options and buying up land if you believe the virtual world will take off in the future. This carries a lot of risks as you're holding cash in an asset that has experienced some high volatility in the past. Now let us transition to NFTs. NFTs, also known as non-fungible tokens, are cryptographic tokens that can represent a unique product, such as a piece of music, a work of art, or even an item in a video game. This modern digital token essentially certifies ownership, and it can be verified digitally using blockchain. As of today, investing in an NFT guarantees ownership of your digital assets, and it means that no one else can duplicate or even sell them without your consent. NFTs are sort of like virtual certificates of ownership. You can think of a title for a car or even a deed to a house. And before NFTs took over, verifying ownership of digital assets was not straightforward because they can very easily be downloaded, duplicated, and shared. But you can now prove all of this with blockchain technology, which eventually makes buying digital assets a sound and more safe investment. Next up, you must understand what is virtual reality. You cannot have a conversation about the future of digital real estate without discussing the amazing evolution of virtual reality and how its existence will further shape the digital asset landscape from here on out. Also, the concept of virtual reality has been around for decades, but within the past few years, these technologies, which were once thought of as sci-fi, have become available to the masses. The new digital universe, called the Metaverse by some, will catalyze a sizable shift in how we interact with technology and people. The Metaverse has an entire digital landscape that we can access through the internet and VR technology. Back in 2021, 4 of the largest Metaverse sites, Decentraland, Somnium Space, CryptoVoxels, as well as Sandbox, have sold more than $100 million in digital land together. Digital real estate in a virtual world has already started to function in the same way that it does in the real world. The new digital market opens up endless opportunities to create, market, and then sell digital assets. Digital real estate is an exciting, affordable, and a unique way to invest in property. You can turn an investment of a small amount into something potentially worth thousands if you do your own research. When you know what to avoid, coming up with a solid strategy will give you the best chance of success. But don't be fooled by online experts that promise quick fortunes, because it is a ton of work. Digital real estate is indeed an exciting new world that is showing a lot of potential. Being one of the first to really understand how these worlds operate can open up a lot of opportunities. And once that understanding is there, you are able to weigh the risk and reward trade-offs of an investment properly, making it the best time to invest. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed it. But if you are truly serious about making money investing in digital assets, then I will break down everything from start to finish in this next video here. So definitely keep watching. I'll see you over there.